Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach. Today we're looking at some Web3 information regarding essentially some funding for some of the most important companies and products within the Web3 economy. Right now we're looking at HSBC, a major bank, joining $200 million funding rounds for Consensys. Let's jump into all of the important information. HSBC has joined a $200 million funding round for Consensys that values the blockchain software engineering firm at $3.2 billion. Marshall Wace, Third Point, Parafy Capital, Think Investment, Dragonfly Capital, Electric Capital, Spartan Group, Defiance Capital, Animoca Brands, and Coinbase Ventures joined the round. Consensys has set itself the task of unlocking the collaborative power of communities by making Web3 universally easy to access and build on. Its main way to doing this is its Metamask app and browser extension that lets 21 million monthly active users hold and manage digital tokens and connect with 3,700 web applications, including NFT marketplaces, pay-to-earn games, decentralized autonomous organizations, DeFi applications, and metaverse worlds. Now, the latest funding will be used to support the expansion of Metamask and Consensys Infura blockchain development tool, as well as to hire another 400 people. CEO has said, "We are honored to partner with some of the top financial and strategic investors from both traditional and next generation economies to accelerate the realization of Web3. As our tech crosses into the mainstream, we are already seeing the transformation of how larger and larger cohorts of builders, users, and artists and enterprises live and work." Now, more importantly, or at least leading on from this, Consensys then, of course, we're looking at another one right here, where Consensys, a blockchain technology company, announces that it has received or recently raised hundreds of millions of dollars from HSBC, etc. Now, HSBC is Europe's largest bank, while Third Point is a US-based hedge fund with $17 billion in assets under management. HSBC is absolutely huge, especially in the UK. Consensys has announced the latest results of the latest funding, which of course leads it to a 3.2 valuation. Extremely exciting. Now, Marshall Wace CEO Amit Rajpal, meanwhile, said he believed in the exponential growth potential of DeFi and NFT. In addition to the decentralized financing, Consensys is working on promoting the acceptance of NFT among creators, game publishers, and artists. HSBC's contribution to blockchain development is particularly compelling. The bank insists it has no plans to offer a crypto trading desk to its clients earlier this year, and has even banned accounts from sending funds to crypto exchanges in the past. In addition to Consensys, an unprecedented amount of capital has flowed into crypto-focused institutions this year. For example, FTX, of course, raised $420.69 million and is currently valued at $25 billion. Now, actually, it's quite interesting to see that they have actually banned accounts from sending funds to crypto exchanges in the past. I would like to know more information about this, and I will update you as follows. Very interesting news, though. Now, let's actually have a look at the Consensys blog press release specifically that was released not long ago. Metamask posts 21 million monthly active users. To give you an idea of that, some of the biggest games in the world are roughly around 100 million, but that is mainstream, right? So we will definitely get there, in my opinion, at least at some point in the near future. I'm guessing within the next 5 to 10 years. Consensys raises $200 million to make Web3 universally easy to use, access, and build on. The latest raise values Consensys at $3.2 billion. Metamask now counts 21 million monthly active users, and here are some of the partners who have at least raised with them. Now, today, Consensys announced the close of a $200 million bringing its valuation to $3.2 billion US dollars, new investors, etc. Now, we've seen a lot of this, right? Consensys' mission is to unlock the collaborative nature again. As the leading self-custodial wallet, Metamask acts as a digital authority manager for Web3, only permitting websites and apps to access data that a user consents to. Metamask's in-app swap feature has enabled more than $10 billion in USD in peer-to-peer token swapping. Additionally, Metamask now supports Ethereum-compatible Layer 2 networks such as Polygon, Optimism, Arbitrum, ZK-Sync, BSC, Celo, Avalanche, and Near/Aurora, which represents more than 90% of global smart contract network volume. An institution-compliant version of Metamask, Metamask Institutional, integrates custody and compliance solutions that enable organizations to access and engage in DeFi. Consensys is also ramping up its efforts to drive NFT adoption for artists, content creators, brands, right owners, game publishers, and leagues, and I'm assuming more than that too. So the dev tools and the infrastructures are anchored by Infura, which is used by 350,000 developers, including Metamask and leading DeFi and NFT platforms. Developers choose Infura because of its industry-leading scale and performance, best-in-class documentation, and resource to help developers spend less time on infrastructure and more time building. Consensys is increasingly integrating its other products with Infura to support the entire development lifecycle, such as Truffle, which has 4.7 million developers for writing and testing smart contracts, Diligence for securing smart contracts with hands-on code audits and automated testing skills, and customer success for tech support. So the Consensys Quorum blockchain service offers a fully managed Ethereum blockchain service to enterprises. Consensys Quorum is already in use by 10 different central bank digital currency projects around the world. Consensys protocol and R&D engineers are main drivers of Ethereum's upcoming merge, which will bring more energy efficient and scalable proof of stake consensus system to Ethereum, i.e. Ethereum 2.0. Funding will support the rapid expansion of Metamask and Infura's industry-leading products, as well as the addition of 400 new roles across its products and services. Joseph Lubin, founder and CEO of Consensys and co-creator of Ethereum, said the age of silos and trust third-party sites is giving way to the age of community and collaboration enabled by an automated, objective trust foundation and a decentralized finance ecosystem. The paradigm shift to a world running on decentralized protocols is in full gear. The pace of adoption is now so rapid that we're more than doubling down of our core KPIs since this deal was struck over the summer. We are honored to partner with some of the top financial and strategic investors from both traditional and next generation economies to celebrate or accelerate the realization of Web3 as our technology crosses into the mainstream. We are already seeing the transformation of how larger and larger, etc. We've seen that. Now we have, of course, Amit Rajpur, who I think we've already actually gone over his quote there, and the same thing with Dan Lobis. Now, this is very exciting. If we have a look, of course, at Metamask, it is a global community of developers and designers dedicated to making the world a better place with blockchain technology. Our mission is to democratize access to the decentralized web, and through this mission to transform the internet and world economy to one that empowers individuals through interactions based on consent, privacy, and free association. We join, of course, our amazingly talented colleagues in the wider Consensys product family in working to deliver a more fair, free, and decentralized internet-based economy for all. So this is an incredibly important funding round that we have seen the HSBC, among others, have taken part in. And honestly, at 20 million monthly active users in 2021, it would be interesting to actually know how many users were, what the rate of growth is at the moment, because I am willing to think at least that we will be seeing over 100 million users at some point within the 2020s. I think it will happen before 2030. My guess is within the next 3 to 7 years. I'm very excited. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. This is the channel that I post everything Web3 on, so make sure to subscribe if you're interested. My name is Zach. I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.